Hi everybody, this is our first live on Zara's channel. So actually I thought of making a video for this Q&A session. Okay, this Q&A session questions were earlier asked on Instagram and we have got so many responses for it. For like few questions were repeated ones which I'll be answering like a common answer, but few questions were wonderful and we'll be answering them like as I read the questions we can just go through like what it is. So since this is our first live, I'm kind of a bit nervous. Mm. So we do make this Q&A sessions regularly on Instagram, and yes, we do get a good amount of response, and I hope even on YouTube we do. We would love to see your answers. We would like to see more questions so we can do one more live and we can answer all the questions that even you wanted to ask. So we'll be having the first question here is like, what's the home food that you guys give Zara, especially the vegetarian ones? So Zara eats like a total of non-vegetarian. She though loves vegetarian food. We give her non-veg. Coming to the vegetarian ones, you can give them boiled veggies, then fruits, or even some of the fresh vegetables are totally fine. Like Zara loves to have beans, carrots, broccolis. Like beans, she just loves it. We give her beans on and off. Like she has around 10 to 15 beans per day. So whenever she wants a treat or whenever she wants to snack something, we don't give the we generally avoid giving her the boxed treats or the biscuits because obviously there would be preservatives in it. So you can make it like 70% of vegetables and fruits and maybe 30% you can give them biscuits. Yes. So beans, you start trying them with each of the vegetable. Like she is not like a great fan for carrots, but she has raw pumpkins, broccolis, then what else? Fruits. She just has apple, and she also loves tomato. But we don't give her much of tomato. So the most uh, given vegetable is your beans. We either freeze it in the freezer or we just get some fresh beans and give her after refrigerating for some time. Zara's age. Okay, Zara will turn 4 this Feb. Then home food for a Labrador. Okay, diet or home food. Everything depends on what your pet likes and what suits your pet. They can be allergic to a certain item. Like Zara is allergic to egg. She does not has egg. If she's going to have an egg, she will immediately have a boil coming up the immediate night or the next day morning. So we don't give her egg. So same way, check your pet. Give them different kind of food. But when you are going to give a food, try at least for a week to be consistent and see how they are reacting to it. So if you're going to give if you're going to give them an egg, see, check it for a week how they are reacting to it. Sometimes they might react immediately. Sometimes on a longer run they might react. They might have a skin issue, or they might have you know different ball system. It depends on how their potty is. See their potty color, how they are going. You have different colors of potty with due to different reasons. See how your pet is reacting to each food. There is no set diet plan that you can follow. Like if I'm going to follow a diet plan for Zara, it may or may not be suitable for your pet. See what it is. If you want, there are like so many nutritionists who can guide your pet. Who can plan your pet's meal. You have so many options today. எப்போ பீமா ஓட Meat. Okay, Bhima and Zara, it became a huge hit. It all started with a small meme, which all of a sudden we just created for fun, and it became a massive hit on Instagram. We had like so many responses coming up, and people wanted to continue and make a storyline out of it. It was so good to see so much responses, and yeah, we are actually planning to meet for about a year now, and we never knew when we are going to meet. And currently, Zara is on heat, so we can't, just like that, take her out. She is kind of moody these days because of her heat going on. So maybe once our heat is over, we might take her out and we might be meet all her friends because she's only one girl, like she's the only girl in the whole gang. Uh, what supplements can you give for a 2 month golden retriever? So coming to supplements, you have a variety of supplements. Always go check your pet with your vet. He is the best person to just suggest you, be it food, be it medicines, or be it supplements. So he is the best person to suggest for your vet than me. So we give Zara omega 3 and some of the multivitamins, which is good for her coat. And yeah, we do give her some medicines for her skin allergy, which she generally gets during her winter season. But that is totally fine. I may not be a good person to suggest on supplements. How much times do you brush Zara per day? Okay, brushing Zara. We do have a video which we have posted on grooming your pet. So do watch it out. Maybe I can, if possible, I'll just share the link once the live is over. So if you want, you can go see that how to groom it. But how much times to groom? It depends on your pet again. If they're going to have long coat, if they're shedding more, based on that, you can give them a brush or a grooming session or even a wash. You might have to wash them, like, it's better to wash them every week. And Zara's calendar is every Sunday, is a wash day. So coming to brushing portion, we brush her daily once. And during winter season, that is during the current season, it is a shedding season. They shed a lot than usual. So maybe you can brush twice a day if you are having the time to do it. But whenever we brush her, even that one time, we spend half an hour to 45 minutes to completely brush her, and we clean our house immediately, so there won't be any hair flying around in the house. As well as, I didn't find Zara to be like shedding so much. She sheds, but not so much. Mm, 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 mm. He has some wounds like skin problems under his body and legs. What can be done? Okay, skin problems are due to various reasons. It could be a food allergy or some, you know, when you have gone for a walk, they could have got some allergy on the air. It could be due to anything. It does not mean like only for this particular reason they have got an allergy. It's not like that. So again, you can go check with your vet about this. They are the best person to identify a skin problem, and they would ask you where all have you gone or what have you given for them as a food or a treat, out of which it could be a food allergy, or it could be, when they have gone for a walk and whether they have met another pet, the pet would have had some allergy and it could have got transferred. It could be anything. So never treat any skin allergy by yourself, or don't take suggestions from other pet parents. The skin allergy could look similar, but the reason could be different. So it's better you go check with your vet, identify what it is, why it is, and treat it. That's the better way to do it. What can be given for an adult dog with rice to make him healthy? He is so lean. So lean. Lean is like we have heard it throughout Zara's journey being with us. So Zara is like, compared to the other golden retrievers amongst our friends, she is the tiniest one. She is the lean one, and she is the only girl that is different. But being lean, Zara is also comparatively lean, and doesn't mean that she has some health issues. It is her nature. It it is like maybe her parents, her mom and dad would have been lean, or her no, her DNA has a lean DNA, or I couldn't, I'm not sure how to explain it, but it could be due to the hereditary, or like when you take Zara, she has a proper diet plan and she has a proper exercise plan also. She runs a lot. She has a control on her exercise, and she is a hard worker when it comes to exercise. She plays a lot, she runs a lot, and she has a set diet plan. She does not hog for food first. So whenever you give a food, it should be healthy, and it's not about the quantity, but it's about the quality of the food that you're going to feed them. So if you're going to give them a proper diet plan with, like when you take Zara, what we give her is, we give her 50% of meat, 30% of vegetables, and other 20% would be rice and supplements. So make a diet plan how you want, or how your pets are adaptable to it. Over a period, you will learn to know the ratio of how much you want to feed them, what is enough, whether they want more than enough, or whether they want treats after the food, after the meal. Interact with them a lot. You will know how much to feed. And being lean is not at all an issue. But just make sure they don't drastically have a weight gain or a weight loss. If you're seeing such signs, better go check with your vet. See what is the reason for their weight gain or loss, if it's going to be very drastic. And coming to Zara, she's just 26 kilos, and our vet said it's totally normal, and there is nothing to worry about it, because her hereditary is like a lean retriever. And we have faced so many people asking us why she's lean. She has any issues with her body? What is the problem with her? Whether she's not eating, whether you're not feeding. We have so many questions coming up, but no, she's lean. That's it. So, coming on to the next question is the best dog shampoo for ticks. Okay, ticks is a very huge topic. You can control ticks from the earlier stage, like from it enters the body. It doesn't mean that you need to use a tick shampoo to control your ticks, but you can check on them daily. After the walk, wipe their paws. Check the areas where the ticks can go and sit. You cannot avoid ticks from the air, from the streets, because no, you can get it from the streets directly. So once they are back from their walk, check what they have got on their body. Remove the fleas or the ticks that they have got. Wipe their paws. Maintain a good hygiene, and you do have so many tick sprays in the market. And if you're not comfortable with that, you can prepare one at home. Like we use eucalyptus oil, then lemon tree oil, and Huff's thick spray. We mix all three and we dilute it, and we make it into a smaller spray bottle, and we use it on Zara before and after her walks. So you can follow something like that, or you can directly use some tick sprays which are readily available in the markets. And coming to the shampoo, we don't use any specific shampoo for ticks for Zara. We use the Val oat and meal coconut shampoo, and with Pet Derm, which is a medicated shampoo suggested by the vet for her dry skin. So we mix both diluted and wash her. So that is her grooming or styling tip. With respect to ticks, it also matters how your house and what is the cleanliness of your house, and which area are you in. If you're going to be in a dense area where there are like so many plants or so many um, pets around, there could be a high chance that they can attract ticks. So regularly check their body. If you find them, spend 1 hour or 2 hours to check throughout their body, like remove it layer by layer, and you can see whether there's a tick. It's all about your time and effort to see it, and you can avoid it at the initial stage of you know, initial stage to avoid getting them multiplied on their body. Mm, our terrier mix attacks us, and it is so aggressive despite shown a lot of love, food, treats. What is solution? Aggression. Okay, I'm not a good person to speak on aggression. Maybe you will have to go find out a good professional behaviorist to address on this aggression issue. Aggression could be due to various reasons. It could be due to the surroundings in which they are, or due to some health issues, or it could be due to lack of proper training. It could be due to anything. So maybe consult a good professional behaviorist. You have so many people on Instagram. You can search one. If you can find somebody who can do live sessions with you, go meet them and get a consultation and see what is the issue first, and you can treat you by training them regularly on the aggression issues. If you don't find a behaviorist in your town, there are people who do online sessions where they can see what is the issue with them, and they can give you a solution to it at least. My golden retriever is 1 year old and she has a lot of leash pulling. How to manage? So, leash pulling is a very common issue with many pets. It's from the puppy stage, you need to train them on leash pulling and all the basic commands. That is what I and Sai, we, we tell every pet parent or every new pet parent, train them from the beginning. It is much easier until they grow 1 year, or after 1 year. No, it is quite difficult. It's not that you cannot train them, but it is like a percentage difficult when compared to a puppy. So start training them from a puppy stage. It is good for you, good for the others, good for the people around you, everybody. So leash pulling, I suggest you to take the help of a good trainer and get this leash pulling sorted out. It is not a very hard thing to how do I say? It's not a very hard issue that you cannot solve it. You can solve it. Take a good help from a trainer, and they can give you a solution, and they can train them and avoid this leash pulling. If you can control it, it's a different scenario. But when you're going to give it to somebody who's going to handle your pet, then leash pulling is a very disastrous thing, because I have seen people who cannot control their own pets, who has this leash pulling habit. They have fallen on the streets and they have broken their noses. So it's better you get them trained with a trainer, or take a help. How much days gap do you give birth to Zara? Okay, as I already said, every Sunday is Zara's bath calendar. So in case we are stuck with some work on Sunday, then we either give it on Saturday, or in case it's going to be a sudden plan on a Sunday, then we give it on Monday or Tuesday whenever we are free. But yes, there are situations where we would have been totally busy over the week. At times we do give her bath twice, like, in 2 weeks once. There are situations that we had given her bath like that, but mostly we try following the calendar as Sunday. My dog is taking her food. My dog is not taking her food like before. She's 11 months old now. So this was an issue even with Zara. So what happened to Zara is, like, we kept feeding her the same kibbles from her puppy stage till her 1 year old, and she suddenly stopped eating it one day because she didn't want to eat. And when we checked with the vet, he said she has just got bored of the food here. So it's the same way how we are, like, we don't get bored, no, when we are given with the same food. So it is a similar case where she has got bored with the food. Maybe you'll have to try a different food variety. Don't give too much variety. Uh, don't let them know that you have so much variety to have. Don't do that. Maybe you can change the variety of the food, or the if you're going to give them kibbles, we suggest a few brands. Maybe you can DM us. I didn't want to tell it on live here, but you can DM us and we will tell you what are the brands that we suggest. So you can give those brands. You can change the flavor of the kibbles, or if you don't want kibbles as a total, maybe you can try home cooked food or vegetables, meat. You can try them. Mm, uh, sorry, like, I just missed it. Mm. How many photos does your mom have in her phone? Infinity. No idea. Like, I remember making my whole iCloud full, like 200 GB of Zara's photos and videos. What is Zara's favorite food and what is her last outing spot? Zara loves chicken, and apart from that, she loves beans, and then she loves vegetables. She likes tomato. Then she likes dog cakes, but we don't give her cakes very regularly, even if it's like is made for dogs. But rarely we do give her dog cakes. She likes vanilla ice cream a lot, but only when she has a stomach upset, or maybe like 2 months once we give her vanilla ice cream. That's it, and it's going to be a small cup. And what's her last outing spot? Okay, due to the COVID, we haven't traveled much. And I guess her last outing trip was to Coimbatore, or I guess to the beach. It should be either of that. But we do travel with her. We do take for shorter rides around the city. So a long trip would be, our memorable trip would be the Coimbatore or to the beach. But she doesn't like going to the water in the beach, and she hates swimming. How to train my dog to stay alone for short durations? He seems to have severe separation anxiety. Okay, um, anxiety issues. You need to take a help of a behaviorist or a trainer to sort it out. But you can leave. You can start training uh, for short durations to leave them alone. I'll tell you how we trained Zara. So when we were in Mumbai, she never used to allow me going out of the main door. So she used to bark and bang at the door, do all tantrums. Later, when we spoke to our friends. They gave us an idea. Leave her 5 minutes for leave her 5 minutes. Go out, lock the door. Don't go anywhere else. Just go like 10, 15 meters away from your house and stand for 5 minutes and come back home and act normally. And eventually start increasing the duration like 5 minutes to 10, 15. No, keep increasing the times. Then you can just leave her alone and go to your supermarket which is very close by, or go to a shop which is nearby. Come back after 15 minutes and act normally. So this, when it becomes a routine, this will again be a routine for them, and they will not have the separation anxiety. That is how we train Zara, but again it varies from your pet. Maybe you can try doing this first at home, and if they still have the separation anxiety, then speak to a trainer or a behaviorist to get this sorted. That, I guess, leaving them for 5-10 minutes is fine in the first few weeks, and slowly increase it. And now Zara stays up to 8 hours and she's cool. But we don't encourage doing 8 hours daily. At times she can stay up to 8 hours, but on an average she stays up to 2 hours per day when we are going out for a workout, or when you're going out somewhere around for your purchases. She can stay, it's advisable maximum of 2 hours, but up to 8 hours she can stay. Want to meet Zara at least once? Oh, welcome. Welcome. You're welcome home anytime. You can call us and you can come meet Zara anytime, or whenever we are going out, you can meet us on the way if you're okay too. What is the right time to mate and the steps to do after that, please? Okay, mating. I don't have much idea on mating because we haven't planned to mate Zara till now. We don't have any such plans, and we do still get queries from many people asking if Zara is ready to mate. I heard she's on heat now, so are you willing to mate? And our only answer is no. It's a bigger responsibility, and we are not ready to take up such a huge responsibility now. And we don't have any plans of mating Zara. And she also doesn't like male dogs, sniffing her. So we didn't want to force her more than that. How to train you? Okay, we have done that. Or let's organize a big meetup. Okay, yes, we wanted to do it since the last 2 years. We planned and it got cancelled. And maybe once Zara's heat is over, we can plan it next month. It's totally fine for us. Mm, and we do have some other questions, some cute questions also we do have. Zara, do you like to eat lemon? We had tried once on Zara, but it went on a super flop. So whenever I take a lemon from the refrigerator, she just runs away. When did you notice Zara's mole in her tongue for the first time? So Zara's mole actually started getting visible after 6 months of age only. And so until then, even we did not notice it was just a small dot on her tongue. But later, when she started growing, even her mole started growing big, and now it's like a birthmark for her, and she looks very cute in it. Mm-mm. You look cute. You're. How can you look cute? Okay, Zara, I'll just convey that to her. She's super cute, right? Yeah. Are you named after the brand Zara? Woman just loves it. Okay, one of the reasons for naming Zara was like, yes, we do like Zara brand, but we actually selected, no, we had chits, and we had so many names in the chits, and the name that got selected was Zara. But yes, we do love the brand also. What do you like the most in the world? She likes her humans here, and especially her dad. She just follows him everywhere. The moment he moves from the chair to no, or he gets up from the chair, immediately she also gets up. And if he starts walking, she'll just follow him. And she just loves her humans. And what does Zara hate? Okay, Zara hates lizards, cats, then birds. Especially when there are cats and lizards, she goes crazy. Even the birds, she sits and watches for some time and then chases them. But cats and lizards, oh my god, she just goes crazy immediately. Hmm. How did Zara pop up into your life? It's a huge story. Maybe we'll do a separate session on how Zara came into our life. How was the first meetup? It's been 4 years since Zara came into our lives. The first day is still like, inside our eyes, and you can never forget such memorable events in your life. Yes, we do have some of the questions. Maybe it's more than half an hour now. And thanks for people who had joined. And we will be posting this live also. And we'll also post the links that had already said during the live. I'll try adding them also. And what else? Maybe you can prepare your Q&As. We'll also put up a new Q&A session on Instagram. You can ask your questions, and in the next live, we can answer the next set of questions. So this was an unplanned live. Actually, I wanted to make a video. I started making the video, and my camera battery drowned. Like, it went to death, and I was like, "Oh, I prepared so much for the whole video, and it has gone now." So I thought, okay, let's try the live. What is the big deal in it? So this live was totally unplanned, and sorry for me blabbering if I have done anything during the live. What else? Any more questions, or maybe we can end the live now, and let's meet up on another Q&A session on live. Maybe you can post your questions as comments in this live also. We'll get back on these, as well as we'll be posting the Instagram Q&As. So soon, let's catch up on another Q&A lives. Um, what else? So, so you can expect a new video this weekend. And what is the new video? Keep guessing that. So I don't know how to end it or how to. Uh, okay. So thank you for joining. Keep following Zara. Support us. No, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it. So we are here to entertain you, as well as give some tips, give some good points on whatever we know, whatever we have experienced with Zara. So we are not like great professionals who has learned everything and coming and speaking here. No, we are speaking out of experience. So there are points where it could be, completely opposite from a professional trainer's point. We are speaking out of experience, actually. It may or may not be suitable for your pet. So don't follow everything that we are speaking here. Always take the words of your vet, your trainer, your behaviorist. Analyze what your pet says. More on top of all these three, it is you who can handle your pet much better. You can teach your pet much better. Understand them, spend time with them. For you, they might not be the only thing, but for them, you're the only thing. You're the whole world for them. Spend time with them, enjoy with them, interact with them, and happy, happy. Be happy. That's it. I can say. So Christmas is coming. So me, Zara, and Sai, we wish you a happy, and a Merry Christmas, and hope we come on a live before the New Year. So if not, we are not coming on the new live. Then I wish everybody a happy New Year. What else? Maybe it's time to subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget. Yeah. Okay, tata. I'm ending it. Okay, bye.